La-di-di-da, la-da. You are now broadcasting. Woohoo! Yes, please. I need, let's see, Swather. Yes, this one. Oh, 190. Yes, 190 horsepower, please. Thank you. GPS is on. Let's see. This one cuts grass. Suppose I ought to turn this on now. Do, 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 do. Okay, Swather. There we go. Oh, there it is. Please and thank you. Whoa. Big bitch. No. Yes. How's it going, Dragon?
Also no.
Also no. Did you get some sleep last night? Because aren't you on the night shift? I'm making a mess. Ah! I suck at this. Guessing. Well, some sleep's better than no sleep. We get a little crazy. Some crazy eyes. Looking at my Janet. Sorry I didn't catch your, I think you were doing NASCAR last night, or yesterday, weren't you? You were playing some NASCAR. Make another left turn.
Oh yeah, baby, you can take a ride on my pretty pink tractor.
You got a pretty pink tractor? I think this one's red. I think Argo's red. Or Agco is red. I don't know, I'm colorblind to red, so it looks red to me. They should really get this GPS working on the inside so you could actually see that screen working.
It was this morning, but I realized I gotta get stuff done first.
Oh. I thought I saw it yesterday because I was looking on YouTube and it said that you had a video that was out 3 hours earlier when I looked. Maybe it wasn't NASCAR. My mistake.
Halo.
I tried getting down on some.
Under 2004.
See, I've never played NASCAR. Is it really fun? Thought about downloading it for the PlayStation after I watched.
Taking a lunch break.
Oh, you're on lunch break? Nice. I thought about downloading it after I watched KR play some NASCAR. But then it's like, well, I'm trying to get my PC going, so.
For nostalgia.
Play for nostalgia. Nice. Yeah, I figured it'd be a waste of money to throw towards the PlayStation if I'm going to be trying to buy it for the PC here soon.
I emulate a lot of older games.
I've noticed that. Have you thought about playing with KR doing that Wreckfest? Because that's kind of an older game. I was watching him the other day play with combines, and I've been in the South. I've seen him actually do demolition derbies in combines, and it was funny to watch him do that in the game. Oh. Nice. I found it. I could get it for the PlayStation, but
Probably over 3K games.
Holy cow, that's a lot of games. I think for the PlayStation I have like, I don't know, 30 games for the PlayStation. But at this point I don't want to spend another dime on it.
Everything from Pong to present day.
Okay. Pong, that's a game I haven't heard of in a long time. I remember getting it. I got Doom on the PlayStation. I could play. Remember the old Doom 64? It gives me a freaking headache after about 20 minutes of playing it, though. The graphics or whatever. Or looking at my TV, or through my TV. Oh. I remember the old, playing that on the old boob tubes. You know, the 500-pound little...
Wasn't I supposed to help you with something?
It's all good. I'm trying to figure out, so OBS and Streamlabs, like I seem to be able to Streamlab just fine. I tried at OBS and I can't capture the game. I don't know where to go in OBS to capture the game or the screen when I'm trying to stream off the computer. I've tried Source and a few other things. Right now I'm not even near my TV or my computer. I'm in the living room, but it's a lot funner to play Farm Sim on a 65-inch TV than a 42-inch. But yeah, I can't seem to. I've tried streaming on OBS, but I can't get it to capture the game to where I could see, you know, so that I could project it. Because every. I really appreciate that, buddy. You have to let me know when you're not on or when you're home and ready for that. Hit me up in Discord or something, and maybe we could go on a live chat or a chat or whatever. And I don't know how to screen share so you could see what I'm looking at when I'm looking at my computer. But when you got time, it's no big deal.
Been home all day and just playing MR Dad, catching up on stuff. Lol.
Okay, yeah. No worries. Whatever time works best for you. I do know that at 3 o'clock my time, so it is 10:30 here. At 3 o'clock, I have to go to the tire store. I'm getting new tires put on the Jeep.
Gotta eat these chicken wings from White Castle.
Chicken wings from White Castle? They make chicken wings? I thought they just made hamburgers. Huh. Been a long time since I've been to a White Castle, since I was in South Dakota. Oh. Oh, that deer just about got munched.
I need to take my dang battery and get it replaced.
Oh, on your Subi? Damn it. When do you think you'll get your Chinese whistle maker? When do you think you'll get that installed?
I almost hit 3 bunnies at work yesterday night.
Yeah. To find rabbits, we gotta go up in the woods a little ways, and then I know where to find tons of freaking rabbits. Cool part is they turn white in the winter up here. So right now they're all got the white coats, and then in the summer they'll change to all different colors, but in the wintertime every one of them goes white.
Well, if Brian works and I can get things done hopefully tomorrow, and he'll live stream it.
Hold on. So Brian works. Nice.
Brain low.
Brain. My brain's not working, obviously.
I hate typing on keyboard.
I actually do better typing on keyboard than I do on my phone because I got really pudgy fingers, so I fat finger everything. I wind up sending half sentences because instead of putting a period, I wind up putting a freaking, or sending it. This is stupid.
Time to rub on some Addy so afternoon is productive.
Want to run up on some Addy? What is Addy? I don't know what Addy is. Oh. Okay. We're gonna be going pa-chow, pa-chow. I know a few people on Adderall, and they get. I know a few people on Adderall, and if they don't have it, oh man, they could be a handful. For about the past, I don't know, I'd say 3 months, when I try and fall asleep, my freaking It's like a slideshow, a really fast slideshow of fast images going through my freaking brain constantly. And I've been luckily I've been able to
Really
fall asleep to
supposed to
that.
be taking it because of work, but it'll be alright.
Well, if it's doctor prescribed, then I mean, it is what it is. Don't want you falling asleep while you're operating
I can tell VC of well the way I am, it really helps me.
I can't tell because yeah, it helps a lot of other people or a lot of people. Like, could you imagine somebody falling asleep in a train, uh, pulling cars down the track? I don't care how many cars you freaking got on you. If you fall asleep behind the controls of a train, and that's millions of pounds of freaking wrecking ball right there. Fall asleep and not pay attention to what switch is going on, or if there's an oncoming train or whatever. Oof, nope. A few years ago, I was in just south of I'll look at the Discord here just a little bit.
Hello.
How's it going, Squirrel? So a few years ago, I was over just south of Tacoma there, and it's been quite a few years. And they had that Amtrak train that runs from, I think it's Bellevue down to Portland or something like that. And I was hauling a load of, I think it was cardboard.
To my server.
Oh, okay. An invite to your server? Nice. Well, the train derailed right in front of me. I came off the tracks. And, yeah, that whole highway was shut down for weeks. That was a pretty bad event. Apparently, supposedly the guy fell asleep behind the controls and didn't see a 45-mile-an-hour corner coming up and hit it at something like 65. What's a crazy sight?
Hi, squirrel. Hi, dragon.
So, Squirrel, I did a thing. After I get done with this pass, I'll shut this off and I'll go show you what I did. It's pretty massive and pretty cool. Well, I did a lot of things actually since you were last on, I think. That orange pile right there, that is iron.
The tightest corners Ameritrack has ever installed.
Holy crap. So, Squirrel, this right over here creates, it's where I go to, or I could pick up a bunch of stone from here. But this hopper is freaking huge. It's like twice the size of a normal hopper that you can get, to where it's like a mine in its own. So it's technically mining the ground down below. This thing will get almost up to the top of this, to the belt right there, and it'll go most of the way up these side banks. And that all this right here is all iron. There's a big old field just down over there that I get iron from. And right here I can make this is the iron facility where I make, well, there's a bunch of it all sitting out here now. Spikes for my roller coaster. It'll also make rolls of steel and steel piping, which actually I could go shut this off. because I am not going to
That's
need it for a
crazy.
while. So I need to deactivate all that so it doesn't continue to make any more. Um, Obviously, I got a rock crusher and a lot, freaking lumber mill. But so this building right here is built for making glass.
Ooh,
So you
steel.
take sand, uh, and this plant right here turns stone into sand. I'm gonna jump in my pickup here. I gotta go show you this. Baha. So you remember all this was tree, right? There was a whole bunch of trees right here. Uh, I turned this into a big grass field. I'm still working. I gotta trim some more trees out of the back there. We come down here. Oop, don't hit the pickup. And I drop down into my pit that I
That's a
built.
lot.
And then this is going to get filled with stone. Bit of quarry. So I'll show you where I'm pulling that out of. I try and build it up to where we can do multiplayer. Oh shit! Off the side we go. That wasn't supposed to happen. Shut it down. Oops. Good as new. But I'll show you where I pull all the rock from. The steering is not so fast on this thing. Once you turn it, unless you don't hardly turn it, it takes it a second to come back. Yeah, I've done a lot of logging. I was a little frustrated yesterday, so I off stream just freaking hammered out. I did have a tornado come through, wiped out a bunch of stuff, cost me $740,000. So that sucked. So I got this big old quarry over here. That I get a pull from. And that's where I'm going to be putting it, is down there in my little quarry closer to the yard, because I don't want to drive all the way over here to get a bucket of freaking rock. So I put it over there, and then I can use a smaller trailer and truck it over to the plant to make more sand, so I can make glass. I can also make all different kinds of gravel and everything with that plant.
That's more stone than I think anyone can handle.
Oh, have you seen the iron mine in this thing? Like in this map, have you seen the iron mine or the iron quarry? Like, talk about, I even with a 100,000 yard bucket or 175,000 yard bucket or whatever. Like, I think even using cheats on this freaking uh, iron mine would be absolute. Still take, I would say, a full day in real life, like, and not in-game day, unless you had it set to realistic time frames, because the freaking iron mine in this thing is absolutely huge. Like, that's just barely scratching the surface of it. You know, when you guys got Chuck's, or when Chuck is doing his live stream and he's got the gold mine up and going, how massive the gold mine is, or the cut is. That's, I would say it's even bigger than that. I'm going to die on this road, watch and see, because this road is windy. Of course, I mean, like guys do, we got to go mock Jesus everywhere we go. Told you. I was talking to C about maybe getting a few people on what, like this map, because it's freaking huge. But it's on console. Well, it's also on PC, but it's got like, the mine is so huge that like, we could spend a full freaking episode, or at least a full day playing on this map, doing login, or there's part of it. You could see it in the side of the window. I'm gonna pay attention to driving first. No, trust me, it's still over there. I don't think this thing has the traction to get up on top unless I created a spot. So if I continue up the road, I can get up there. But this is the cut of iron mine, or iron. This is all iron, and it's stacked as high as it could possibly go.
If you guys want to join a FS25 server, let me know.
You see how large this whole area is? Yeah, I'll let you know. This is all iron. That is a huge flipping cut of iron. And this spot I'm on right now, it's that, as far as you can stack up material on Farm Sim, where you get, I don't know, it's like 20 feet or something like that.
Makes a lot of cars.
Yeah. I'm going to yeet it off the end here. Full steam. Ah! Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's the iron cut. And so you've seen the rock, the iron. You gotta build, like I'm in the process of building a roller coaster. There's a few other things I can build in this map. I just gotta do some more clear cutting, open it up a bit more. Did you see the roller coaster? But like I was saying, even with the 100,000 yard bucket or liter bucket, there's no way that you could polish that whole pile off in one day. Okay, I'll show you it. Those spikes that I made at the iron mine or the steel plant there, uh, they're needed to continue the progress on my uh, roller coaster. Could you imagine being in Nish's rig on this road? Oh, talk about rough.
More funds.
Yes. So this is the roller coaster area. Once it's completed, and I've actually never completed the roller coaster on this side. Uh, I've had it pretty close, but I've never actually completed it. Like, I bring the material down to here, and then down at the bottom it tells me that there's 13 processes to it. Oh, I need some more wood. But steel coil, iron pipe, iron spike, those are what I need to bring down here to continue making the roller coaster. So I can make a ship, a pirate ship. There's quite a few different things that I could put on this map to build using the lumber that's on the land and creating fields and then harvesting the fields for like cotton for rope, um, the sand for the glass. Got to make.
Just feed plant scrap, it poops out steel blooms.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you deal a lot with that uh, scrap steel and stuff. They melt it down and just create beams. Nish was on the other day, and I had to laugh. I told him I got him the perfect freaking excavator, and he's like, "Oh yeah," I'm like, "Yeah." This thing is, I can't fit it on any trailer in this map or in this game so far. This thing is freaking monstrous, and that's a 20,000 liter bucket. Like, this thing is freaking massive. Can't really use it too much with the controller because, like, when you go, if I wanted to scoop out there, uh, watch this. See the bucket curve? You'd need to have joysticks to do it because you'd want to reach out a ways and then try and grab something. Then you go to lit or bring it to you. Like, I can't run. I can run one joystick at the same time, but I can't run two functions. So having the joysticks like Nish or Chuck, one of those guys, would make that one way better. That's a big sucker.
I've been running a Leaper 954 at work.
Nice. So it's even bigger than this one, or it's just about the same size as this one. Maybe the, let's see. Whoop, that's down in logging. There's a 960 with a regular boom.
Little smaller.
But this is that one that I was just. It's the same one, I guess, but it's got the smaller boom. Oh, we were talking about forwarders the other day. This is the one I always use right there. It's a mod that I downloaded.
It has a cab that sits way up.
Oh, yeah. So that's the map right there. The Wampsville, New York is the map I'm in right
with a
now.
claw and a magnet.
Oh, okay. So excavator tools. Is it like those, that kind of claw, or those claws? Well, that one's a pincher. There's a scooper, or the bucket one. Yeah, that one will actually cut down trees. It's like a shear. Four prong. I got a four prong. I know what you're talking about. They close together and create like a bucket. I've seen those. I've seen them use them a lot for like dredging or pulling their bottom out of a river to make room for like bridges and stuff like that.
Here.
Those magnet ones, I'm sure those things take a lot of freaking juice to energize that magnet to where it'll pick stuff up.
That's the newer, bigger one.
You send it in. Did you send it in Discord? Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking it was.
Yepers.
Since I'm there, I will click join. Yeah, I've seen those. We have a couple of those around here that are used for loading refuse trailers, like garbage trailers that are going to the disposal. What was I doing?
I got to play with big Volvo front loaders.
I got a Volvo. Did you see my Volvo? I got a big Volvo. It's got a 125,000 or 120 or 125,000 liter bucket. That's what I was doing.
Hell yay.
Let's see if we can overload my pickup here.
What up, boys?
What's up, Chuck? How you doing today?
No.
Come on.
Climbing hills, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, not too
Ducks.
bad. Oh. Living the dream, living the dream. Now it's stuck in my forks. Oh, goofy like. Not anymore. Damn it, boy.
Sir.
Sir.
Do you hot boy? Do you have a seto? Or beam?
I do not. I do have a Seto for the piece or the PlayStation, but I can't get Beam for the PC or for the PlayStation. Sad day. Working on it. I was told the Seto for the PlayStation is not the same as Seto that you guys can play. So even if I wanted to do races with you guys, I was told I can't. Depressed. How the hills down there treating you there, Chuck? Oh, it's raining like a cats and dogs up here. My cat wants to play fetch. Might be able to fit one more in there.
Snowing like a sumbitch.
Oh, that's no fun. Fucking hauling crude in the snow. Blech. Sorry to hear that, man.
Nice movements with that forklift.
Thanks. I operated one for a while, hauling cardboard out of Montana, and Yeah.
Yeah, I need to take days off when I need to be somewhere after work lol. Ben has a basketball game at 4 and I ain't gonna make it now huh? Do you know of Crown forklifts?
I'm sorry to hear
I'm
you're not
mad
going to be
and
able to make
sorry.
the game there, boss. That's really unfortunate. That would have been awesome to, just to. I can remember my dad always trying to make games and stuff when I was in football. And it's kind of memorable when he was able to show up to all the stuff. We're going to find out, boys, if I can get this up there. Just have it strapped down.
Yeah, God loves me. It sucks missing kids stuff. I always try, but my schedule is hard.
Well, yeah. Is that so? You were able to get the 5 and 3. When does that take into effect? Because I know you were pushing for the 5 and 3 schedule. You know, I could have actually just went and hooked up to the trailer. Oops. It's an international. I should be able to handle it, right? Oh, heavy on one side. Hey, it's strapped down. It even shows that I got it up there.
It's in effect, I'm just being a whiny bitch.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, getting passed by a freaking station wagon. Not today, Satan. Oh, she ain't going fast enough to be able to pass anybody. I'm giving her the onions. I feel like I'll roll if I go too fast turning that way.
GIV or the onion.
I'm giving her the onion. I don't want to roll going turning that way because it feels like I might just do that. Especially on this. Whoa, there we go. Haha.
Can I get some ketchup, please?
Right. See how the roller coaster's coming together a little bit more? Nice.
Oh yay PHA baby haul that load.
Old International. Truth for the win.
I like it when my car goes stew. Lol, you and my brother are the only two PPL on earth I've heard use that phrase.
Used what phrase? Give her the onion? I use it all the time. tree. Does anybody else have a cat that plays fetch? Screw you, man. Oh, Chuck.
Sometimes. Yeah, buddy.
Whoops. So I created a big old frickin' mine down here. And I don't know, it'll probably take me an actual full day, I do believe, of just working on it to get all the rock brought over. But I built a big old mine.
I have 3, so there's always an opportunity to mess with them.
Yeah. Big old mine that I'm building. It's gonna be cool when it's all full. I've got, like, it'll take me a full day to transfer all the material from where it's at over to here. And then I've got a whole huge, I showed it earlier, it's a massive freaking cut of just iron ore. And so when I'm driving, or when okay, that one I think I could spend 3 days on just to pull all the iron. I brought over, oh, there's like 500,000 or maybe a million liters right here in this pile. But yeah, this was all timberland throughout here. Oh, dick. That I cut down, turned into a bunch of lumber. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, of course, saving. So I still got all this to cut out.
That's rad. Been dodging the wife's calls all day. I gotta call her back.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for joining the stream, hanging out for a few minutes. Drive safe, bud.
Oh.
Yeah, I got all these freaking trees, and then that's the big cut of iron. But then there's all these trees. There's a couple fields. Oh, that's right here's a few different houses on this map, but it's a lot of timberland. I mean, somebody could have a really bougie setup right here, I guess. This would be very bougie because they got their own freaking pond. I don't know what that is. Oh, rock. But I cut in back to here and made the road and just did all the clear cutting on this section. I'm going to clear cut back and then over this way. I don't know what these freaking ripples are from, but they look cool. Yeah, I'm going to clear cut all this back here. So I'm going to be working on after I get these fields trimmed up. cat toy against the wall. You want me to throw your baby, you gotta give it to me. I'm not gonna bend down to the floor to get it. You know that. You'll be playing some Beam later, Dragon? Maybe some Seto?
Probably. Squirrel, did I hear you right say that you've got, that you've downloaded Out of Ore? Those are nice lines there, Josh.
Nice, thank you. I'm gonna cheat here in just a few minutes, but you do have Out of Ore. Okay. Yeah, I thought I heard you saying in Husky stream yesterday that you had Out of Ore downloaded or something like that.
Never got so into a game ever.
You've never gotten into a game so bad. Yeah. All day. It's kind of how I've been with Farm Sim. I know that it's going to get worse when I get I'm going to get way more addicted to games with the PC, but yeah, at first it was Minecraft, and then I started watching, watching Chuck streams and seeing all the mining videos that he was putting out, and then it was like a whole new level of addiction. Even though, like, my dumbass thought, oh hey, well, I'll just go buy a PC because that's where I know, or a PS5 because that's where I know I could find Farm Sim. Not thinking, dumbass, spend the money on a PC. So I went and spent, the money for the PlayStation Pro or whatever it is.
Josh, I played up till 12 playing Minecraft.
You played up till 12 playing Minecraft? Nice. A couple days ago, yeah. See, and that's the thing. I could, like, I love to create. So, like, I got this really cool image in my head of what I want something to look like, and then I just build it. And Out of Ore looks like one of those ones that, dude, before I even started really mining too much, I would have to mine enough to make sure that I could keep building stuff. But that would, like, the primary goal would be to just build at first and get everything the way I want it, and then open up the mine and start mining on it. And like, I could see I could spend easy a week easy just setting up a mine, just getting it the way I want it to look, the way I want it function. Like, watching Husky and Goo play on that game, it's like I've got so many different ideas of how I would make a mine look and make it playable for a very long time. I've been in a lot of different mines, as far as, well, I consider them mines, they're open pit quarries. And I've been in a lot of them throughout the years and kind of saw what looks cool, what I would build different, or what I would like to see different. And that's why I like Minecraft, because I get to build things the way I want them, make it look a certain way. I would go over to the rock quarry and start loading that trailer, but that takes a while. That's a cheap trailer so that I can move a lot of material, but it takes me literally an hour, not in game, but an hour.
Amazing to play and do stuff in.
It is. I mine and create tunnels in Minecraft all the time. I always make it a mission to build a house, enough of a house to be able to kind of start doing stuff, and then I have to mine to bedrock like that. And then once I mine to bedrock, then it's build a cool looking house with the material that I mined out. And I've got to have different mine shafts that do different things. But I nerd out on Minecraft. When I keep playing it, I didn't realize how much into Minecraft Nish and Chelsea, or Dan and Chelsea were. They like Minecraft quite a bit. I'm like, well, we should try and set up a Minecraft day where, evening or something, where open it up and let everybody kind of join in for Minecraft and build their own, build what they want or whatever. And Chelsea said, oh yes, all the shenanigans.
I taught my 60-year-old dad it and he loves it.
How old are you, Squirrel?
I'm already thinking of TNT, Josh.
You're already thinking of TNT? Yeah. Yeah, I don't use TNT in the game. I've used it a few times and it's too chaotic.
No houses on my watch.
No houses on your watch? Yeah, that I figured if we all did a big old stream, Husky's like, oh, he's gonna be XP mining, and I forget what
Only big
Goose said he was
blocky
gonna be doing.
warehouses.
Only big blocky warehouses. Could you imagine getting like 4 people just mining, and the amount of material? You'd have to have like 3 people, 4 people just using material building, while even a couple people are mining just to keep the materials from overflowing. That would get insane. I found out you could triple stack and 4 stack chests as long as you don't have a roof. Like, you have to have a block between the top chest and the roof, and you could stack them as high as you really can go. On one of mine, it was on the PlayStation that I actually had on the front, or above I had a huge stack of freaking chests, and on the top of each row I had a picture of what was in that stack, and I had a stack for everything. And then over by the furnaces, I had a whole bunch of chests over there where as I brought in material, I could put it over there if it had to go to the furnace. So when the furnace was empty, I could use that material and refill the furnace back up again. And I wound up taking out a lot of land with that in that one, but I got pissed off one day and decided to delete that map, which was kind of a bummer. I thought about it afterwards. I had both my daughters. I had one of my daughter. I had her built a pyramid with all her own stuff in the pyramid, and like she made her own out of the pyramid.
My chests crazily. I have a chest for each item organized by alphabet.
Yep. I don't have them alphabetically organized, but I have them based on my usage and how much I go to that chest. Like cobblestone is, I stack it closest to the furnace because I use that the most. I'm thinking I should turn one of these fields into cotton. Maybe I should make another field back there, cotton. Cat played fetch enough that she's tired. She had to go night-night. I like this part of Farm Sim where you're plowing fields or you're, harvesting or swapping or whatever. I really like that, but then, like, it's the hardest part of the game is that because the fields are so huge most of the time that it takes
It's so
a long time.
satisfying.
Oh, you think it's satisfying? Nice. Instant satisfaction with seeing the progress being done on a field and knowing you're getting it done. Like, I love that feeling, but I see why most people, they'll clip this part out when so they're not showing the harvesting the field, because that's where you start losing people that have a shorter attention span. You start to lose people at doing this. Same with cutting trees. When I jump in the harvester or the feller or feather, start losing people when I jump in that thing too. Harder to watch. Forwarder was the main one I was thinking. That piece of equipment over there. This thing does pretty quick work out of it though. see, where's my other tractor? Down in the hole. Okay, so we got the money. Don't need those big ones. I hate the articulating ones. Might need the pulling power. And this is where the purists will get a little pissy. Because, oh, yes, right there. That's a big boy. Funny part is I actually used to work, when I lived in Oklahoma, I actually was a tractor mechanic. So I actually fixed, rebuilt, worked on a lot of tractors. Separating tractors like this where you got to replace the hydrostat or the clutch, or you got to replace the hydraulic pump, which is in the bell housing on a lot of them. Used to do that for work. It was a New Holland dealership. And I spent a lot of time working on tractors. Let's see. Now we can turn it on and lower it. See what I mean by, oh, frame rate's gonna go to shit, don't it? There's a mower attachment that goes on with this one that does the same thing. It does 50 meters wide on each, or 50 meters on each side. Oh no, I ran him over. I tried. What's gonna be able to put that there? How about back here? Yes, I can. Oh. Well, there's a picture. That's gonna cause a problem. Collectibles in the game. Try and drive up the damn building. So that's unloading. Let's see if I can collect it. Let's get my trailer over close to it. Tractor over close to it. I guess 500,000 liters would take a while to unload, wouldn't it? Doo-doo-doo. Have you played Assetto Corsa on the computer, or on the computer at all?
Yes.
The only part of the game that I can play for Assetto Corsa is the maps, like the different tracks that are in the game. I don't have any way to download mods to it, but then I was looking, and it's like crazy technical, I guess, on what is that? There's a light. I wonder if I can delete that. Into demolition mode. Should be able to delete that. Remove. Remove. No. Not letting me release or remove that.
It's not too bad, I can walk you through it. I got Brian and Miners playing LOL.
On the PlayStation you got them playing it? Collect you.
Oh no, on PV.
Oh, okay.
PC.
I knew what you meant. I would have had $300 saved up for a PC. Buddy's got one for $650, but I went out to the Jeep the other day and went to go to the store, and my cords are showing. Well, and so I gotta put some tires on my Jeep so I can drive it. But I'm getting, I would have been really close, or I would have been halfway there, I guess. $300 shy of my PC. Now I'll be about $450 shy of the PC after I put the tires on the Jeep this afternoon, which sucks, but is what it is. So I'll get one as soon as I can. As soon as work picks back up again, I'll get a PC and start working at it. And there's no way to get monetized from YouTube very fast. Whoa. And I don't think I'm putting out content that a lot of people want to see. Plan on this summer doing doing quite a few videos. Or
Shorts.
Yeah, shorts with the Jeep and stuff. Because that was the one I got the most views on. Was when I took my Jeep out. I got the most views from those shorts. Or from the two shorts I made. I think I'm at like 840 or something like that views on a short that I did. So I'll be creating some shorts here. Maybe even after I get the new tires put on within the next few weeks, I'll try and get a few shorts made. Trying to find a game that everybody watches, that's a bit of a challenge. Or that more people watch is a bit of a challenge. I've definitely found, like, if I play a certain game, I've definitely found, like, I can, it calls in some of the guys from our group, like this one. Sometimes you guys join when I'm playing Farm Sim, and sometimes I get certain ones that join when I'm playing Forza or Minecraft. I get certain ones to join in, but I gotta find, what's it called, a niche. I gotta find what people want to see that I can do. Husky told me, he's like, well, if you got a PayPal or something, put it on your YouTube. And I'm like, well, that's it. Only if you broadcast that shit. Do people actually look in the descriptions? He was telling me about that. He's like, well, you can put that up there and whatever, dude. But we'll see. I don't really go in and look at people's descriptions. I don't know if you guys do, but when they're when you're watching videos, do you guys click
Just
on the
gotta
descriptions?
play what you want, homie. They will come. Just gotta get exposure.
Oh, okay. So is it easy to? Do you have to have a capture card on to be able to clip uh, YouTube videos? Because I know Twitch makes it easy to where you can create shorts really easy by just clipping a section of the video. Uh, I haven't been able to really find a way to do that too easily with YouTube. Don't know if you have to have a capture card or if you have to what program you have to be able to catch
If
shorts.
you want to stream your console, yes.
Okay. Well, as soon as I get the computer, I'm done streaming on console, on the PlayStation. It'll be PC only at that point. Yeah, I was talking to, I think it was either you or Nish about, or Dan about playing the PlayStation but having it go through the computer so I can use like OBS or uh, Streamlabs to stream it. And you guys were saying, yeah, I needed a. Somebody was saying I needed a capture card for it. I'm like, I'm not putting any more money into the computer I got or the PlayStation. Now, when here shortly, I
Yes.
should have a PC up and going. What's up, Vanna Banana? Really? This is my big trailer. It holds unrealistic amount of 10 million liters. It's really hard to fill this trailer. All that rock was from this one trailer, or one load out of this trailer, but it takes with the conveyor, it takes an hour to fill this trailer. It's kind of my unrealistic cheat. Where did I put that? There it is. And this isn't a snowblower either. It's a tree grinder. It shoots just like a snowblower. Let's see, how much sand do I have? 25,000 liters of sand. I was running. Worm. Boing. Gaboing. Oh, you actually slow down. Aw.